So I'm changing out the locks on this house, as one does when the tenant has been evicted. But I just wanted to go over something as someone who is casually into lock sport, the difference in quality between Home Depot's shit brands and a quality name brand set of locks. Now, I'm going to move over and you can see they're virtually identical. This is the old one. This is the new one. But I want to point out some things. So, this, low quality, cheap, very light. The lock side is a bit better. I don't care about showing the bidding because this is going to get tossed. And, of course, we just have kind of a basic set of hardware. I want to set this aside to show you the differences. The important part here is, of course, the hardware that comes with it. So these two long ones are what hold the two knobs together, and then these go in the face of this into the door. Now, this came as a set for having a deadbolt as well. Now, this, the actual lock, is pretty standard, but you'll see why I'm pointing that out in a second as a separate piece that goes in this. Okay, now the actual lock, it's whatever, it doesn't feel great. This part's kind of cheap. This has a little bit of weight to it. It's not very good. And of course, this falls right out. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. But of course, where are we? The nice part is it is adjustable. That's what that is. But it's like, really, you're going to drill out the center of this for a plastic bit that you can... I don't have the instructions for this. It doesn't really matter. It's not very good. And then we have two lag bolts, which hold the two sides together. And then these fucking things to hold this into the side of the door. So this is Home Depot's Defiant brand. Don't buy this. Just don't. You're not spending more than like 10, 15 extra bucks to go with this. Now this is straight out of the box. This is Schlage, a very well-known brand, and this is the B60F series. That is the actual mechanical lock. In lock sport, it's known as a pretty good brand for consumers and reasonably defensible. So first things first, the plates are way better. These ones are like glued or crimped on. Bullshit. So these are nice. It's even got the for the door latch, it's got a really nice end piece. Comes with for two different types of doors if you need one size or the other. That's good. Nice quality. Again, hard to see. These are crimped, but they're just higher quality. This is nice and thick. The mechanisms have a much stronger tooth than these fucking things for the spring. So you won't lose spring as much in these over time. As with everything, it kind of does what it wants. This thing is heavy as hell, protected, and both parts, the lock and the actual housing, screwed in together. This thing is not going anywhere. And, you know, a typical, that's just a part. Door handle and the latch. Here's the big difference. Like, okay, the lag bolts that hold it together and all the screws to put the stuff in the wall and the door, that's comparable, although these are coarser thread. But for the deadbolt, we have two much thicker lag bolts and two proper, I believe those are 3-inch screws to get this in there. What that does with these 3-inch screws compared to these tiny ass things, this is going to make it much harder for a physical attack. That means kicking in the lock. If you have locks that don't already have this, get yourself this type of 3-inch screw. It doesn't have to be black. And replace it. That's just easy security. So go with something like a Schlage. Quick sets are okay. Don't go with Defiant. It's garbage. It's cheap material sold cheaply to people who think they're getting a good deal because it says high security or whatever the fuck. Anyways, that's my rant for today.